Okay, so in this quick tutorial, I'm going to go over how to use Rclone to copy data back and forth. So just picking up off the last video I did, do an Rclone config. So you can see I've got the fake Rclone endpoint that I configured, and I've got my real one. So I'm going to be using this real one, so S3. So let me quit out of Rclone. And Rclone is a Linux command line tool, and so it tries to follow some of the standards of Linux and the way that it works. So we've got Rclone LS, and I'm going to go look at the AI Center bucket, and that's going to show me all of the files and folders. So right now there's one folder and one file in there, so not that much. That could, of course, just run for a long time if there's a lot of files. So if you want to see directories, you can say rclone lsd and then the remote and then the top level bucket, right? And so we can see just the one directory. Or the other way to do it is if you know what directory you want to look at, you could type that out. And if you want to see all the files, just do an ls. You could also do rclone cat. So in this instance, whoops, there we go. I've got the path to the file I want to look at. And so just do rclone cat, the remote, the top level bucket, the folder, and the file. And that is the contents of that file. So if I wanted to copy that file uh, to my Jupyter Hub instance right now, I could do rclone copy, and I specify the same path, paste that, and then I just say dot for current directory. And now if I do an ls, there we go. So I've got that same hello.txt file. If I wanted to delete, let's say a directory, um, you could do delete and then specify the remote, specify the bucket that you want to look at, and then the path and the file, or technically just the path actually. So this will delete everything under that kcrick directory. And now if I do an rclone ls, there's nothing there. So let me copy that file back. So rclone copy. We'll do hello.txt, then specify the remote, then the bucket, and then the folder where I want that file to go. So you don't actually specify the file name. That's sort of implicit. If you did actually do that, what it would do is the way the copy command works is that it treats everything here as a path, as like a directory. And so if you do this, if I were to execute this, I would get a hello.txt directory. So that is something that trips people up at first. So when you're copying, don't include the file name, at least not on the destination. Obviously, include it on the source, right? So we'll copy that back in. We'll do that ls again, and now we've got our hello.txt. I already talked about cat, copy, ls, lsd, copying back to your local machine. So that's the basics. So with that, I'll end this tutorial.